Now at the bottom of the page, I give some core values of Rosicrucian initiation. The first of these is that for every step I take in increasing my knowledge of higher realities and use of the powers which accompany it, I will take 3 steps in improving and refining my character. And this 3 steps for every 1 step is a geometric archetype that has a spiritual reality behind it. As we move forward, we take that 1 step toward higher knowledge. We have to take those 3 steps to balance out our proper use of that new knowledge and new abilities. One of the great pitfalls on the path of initiation is that if our knowledge and abilities move faster than the refinement of our character, then inevitably we will be unable to handle some of the challenges that will be coming to us, or we'll begin to misuse those forces. So the 3 steps for refinement of character for every 1 step of increased knowledge is a very vital principle. The next principle is that all knowledge and powers acquired on the path will be applied to the service of others. Another completely vital principle for the esoteric school of Christianity. Everything that we do is essentially to be put at the service of other people. Because another one of the great temptations that comes on the path of initiation is that you begin to realize that I know things about the way that spiritual forces shape matter and work unconsciously in human beings that other people don't know. And with that, I can easily manipulate other people. And so one of the correctives to following that line of thought is realizing that everything we're doing is in fact to aid other people. This is that difference between what is normally, colloquially called white magic and black magic. With white magic being the application of spiritual forces to help other people without concern for oneself. And black magic at its simplest level being the application of spiritual knowledge and abilities to benefit oneself to the detriment of others. Then finally, at the bottom of the page, under all circumstances, information is never to be shared with those who are not ready to use it responsibly, nor ever withheld from those who can employ it for the good of the world. This is something that I need to keep in mind in teaching this course, and something that I hope that you will keep in mind with the material that we will be covering in this course. Whenever you encounter anyone that can be benefited by this information, it should always be shared. But if, from a greater perspective, they would not be benefited by it, or they do not have the moral character to use it appropriately, then it should never be shared with them. And this really puts a lot of responsibility on us to know what to say when. And this is one of the vital principles of Holy Grail initiation. There's an aspect of speech in Holy Grail initiation, knowing what words to say to whom, when. One of the great mysteries in the Grail is knowing when to say, brother or sister, what ails thee? That's what you find in the work Parsival. And having that appropriate use of speech is in fact connected to many of the deeper Rosicrucian mysteries. It's connected to the mystery of the Kabbalistic word. It's connected to the mystery of how the forces of Taurus and the Pleiades connect to the forces of Scorpio and the organs of sexual generation.